Fun to watch. That's how to describe Ryan Vogelsong. These hitters thinking about what he will be giving them or not giving them. Great to play here at home today. The Los Angeles Dodgers, they get to do just that. And glad you could be with us. A mid-April matchup for this 2K Sports presentation of MLB. Now let's take a look at our starting pitcher for Los Angeles. Well, Steve, how's he going to handle these Pittsburgh bats he faces today?
Well, this right-hander on the mound today should not have much difficulty going through this lineup. They tend not to hit the quality pitchers in the game, and he clearly is one of the best around.
We've got a chance now to see that lineup for the Pirates. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Andrew McCutchen's a guy that when he first came up, we knew about the blinding speed. We knew he had the ability to put the ball in play. We thought he might just be a singles hitter, but all of a sudden, this power's starting to evolve. That's why he's moved around in the lineup. Looks like now he's entrenched in that third spot. Great place for him because he can do so many things for him.
And it's Marte batting as the leadoff man to get this game started.
Left fielder, number 6.
Here's the pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting the spots and with great velocity.
The pitch. This one's grounded foul wide of first. Curveball, strike 3 called, out number 1.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. We'll take a quick look at the Dodgers and see what they look like defensively. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, you look at hitting production and you see Adrian Gonzalez is one of the tops in all of baseball, but he's one of the best fielders too at his position. A great thrower of the baseball for first baseman. You don't think that's important, but watch how many double plays he can turn with grounders hit to him with the runner on first.
Can't wait long enough for that one, and he starts out with a strike. The pitch in there at the letters, and he falls behind 0-2.
That's a great pitch right here, pounding the strike zone, going up and away, a pitch he could catch up with.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Fastball in there, struck him out, number 2.
Well, that one's as straight as a string, just registered 91 on the gun.
The ball looked like it was coming right on his fist, but managed to clip the edge of the strike zone.
Well, you said it right, John. That was just a wicked pitch. Tough to handle, even if you are swinging the bat. McCutchen into the batter's box.
Now you go back to that injury, Gary, and those are always very difficult ones there, and not much you can do. Sometimes it's just the happenstance of the game that can lead to injury.
A swing line to left center. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game. And a chance now to check out the schedule for the Dodgers. Tonight's game against the Pirates, the last one. Pair of off days before leaving home. They get in the ring with another National League West team, the San Diego Padres. That gets underway on Friday night. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. So with 2 down, it'll be Matt Joyce. Something off, and it's swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
Here's the pitch. It's fouled off. Hit in the dirt. Sager throws on to first. Side is retired. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. And first chance coming up for the Dodgers. And it'll be Ryan Vogelsong doing the pitching. He gets settled in for Pittsburgh. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Dodger lineup?
Boy, having bounced around quite a bit, Ryan Vogelsong has finally figured out what he is as a pitcher, and he knows how to use his stuff and doesn't try to do too much. There's nothing overpowering, but it's the sequencing of his pitches and the ability to throw them for strikes that allows him to be successful.
Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Now, let's see what Don Mattingly's got in the lineup today. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, Adrian Gonzalez has a ton of power, but it isn't all pull power. He can hit the ball to all fields and hit the ball out at any part of the ballpark. So difficult to pitch to because he will take a single if you give it to him, but if you make a mistake, like I said, anywhere in the yard he can go deep.
And it's Kendrick batting. Very happy manager when he sees this name in the lineup. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. He's running towards second. Strike one. Safe. He gets in there.
Well, he didn't have a particularly big league that time, but those legs got going. He was able to beat the throw.
Checks him at second. They try and keep him close. That will do it. He just barely got back there. And here's the pitch. Hit up the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And he scored.
Gotta love the approach right there, Gary. Never letting up. Going for two out of the box.
And a little bit of the element of surprise, I think, Steve, because where that ball landed is not a common area to take an extra base.
You know what? You have to take advantage of opportunities or create opportunities. That's what he did right there.
The Pirates defensively will look like this. And John, any scouting picks?
Well, we all know that the center field position is manned by great athletes, and one of the best one out there is Andrew McCutchen. This guy can go get him in any direction, and his arm, although some people think that it's not as strong as it should be, very accurate, and he throws a lot of people out.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Gets back in time. Gonzalez watches it low for a ball. Last year, he'd like this average to be the overall number. 417 against the Pirates. Low pitch from Vogelsong for a ball. Here's one hit very well deep. One down. Kendricks heading for third. Still early on. A look at what the Pirates have coming up. Tonight is the last game of the Los Angeles series. They've got 2 days off, no games before the next road trip. They'll continue their road trip for the next series. San Francisco Giants will be hosting. That's going to get going on Friday night. Then it's on to another challenge. The Diamondbacks at Chase Field. A lot of road games on the way. Seager's in the batter's box.
So you look at the Pirates and think, well, 36-45 record on the road in 2011. That's not too good. But relatively speaking, 19 more road wins than they had in 2010. So it's an improvement.
Kendrick, the runner at third. Vogelsong sets and throws. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. That Pirates improvement on the road, that's what you're looking for when you're in a franchise that's just trying to take one step at a time.
Hey, listen, right now, when the Pirates come into town, they're not just a team that you're marking in the win column. They're going to battle you. You need to play good baseball to beat them.
A sinker misses. 1-1. Now with one away and a man on third base, going to issue the walk.
Well, they're going to pitch around this guy, put him on base, now try to get the double play. Not a bad strategy. And a brief look here at the Dodgers. Take a look at the National League rankings and where they fell in last season. 7th in stolen bases, 8th in batting average, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average with runners in scoring position, getting a lot of clutch base hits, and that's a great stat for a team that wants to win ball games.
There's a swing and a smash. And it's going to be McCutchen. As he just strolls over. Kendrick's going to try and score here. And Kendrick will score.
Well, this is what run producers do in situations. They find a way to pick up the run any way they can. He hits into the out, but gets the RBI.
Van Slyke up at the plate. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well, going into this game, I didn't know exactly when we'd see runs put up on the board, but I guess we have our answer now.
Vogelsong sets and throws. Too far outside, 1-0. Guys, sometimes you get that offense like we've seen here. It gets rolling early, and you start to think maybe this is going to be the way it is for the whole game.
Well, that's right. They get confident. They start to dig in a little bit. And for the pitcher, he's got to make some adjustments after giving up the run.
That looks like a single. The runner's coming around second on his way to third.
Well, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way as he just did. Here's Turner with the bat. Runners at first and third with 2 away. It's fouled away. 0-1 Vogelsong kicks and delivers. 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, his timing is just off right now. He swung way late on that cutter.
Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. And it didn't take long. Our first 2 runs. First inning, trouble coming. The Dodgers lead 2-0. In the box now, number 5 spot.
Number 27.
Slider just misses. 1-0.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here, trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And it goes foul. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Ooh, look out off the pitcher. Bounds away. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base. And the throw is too late. He's in there, an infield single. So David Freese will stand in. Here's the delivery. He fouls that one off. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. David Freese now behind in the count.
Look for the pitcher to try to expand the strike zone here. The hitter has to swing at anything close.
Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
Gary, he threw a 2-seamer. Here's K-Cam.
Francisco.
Couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
Came right back with another fastball, John.
Well, you see him go fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
And a brief look here at the Pirates and how they ranked in the National League last season. 4th in home runs, 6th in triples, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average with runners in scoring position, getting a lot of clutch base hits, and that's a great stat for a team that wants to win ball games.
One out, man on first. Called strike in the inner half. 0-1. Over 5 career at bats, he's 0 off the Dodgers.
Big blue, baby.
Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
He's running. Strike two. And he is out trying to take second.
You have to protect with 2 strikes. It doesn't matter what they throw. He gets the curveball there, down and in. You at least have to fight that pitch off.
2-2.
That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left.
Foul.
Ground ball towards the second baseman. And Kendrick in position. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Dodgers hanging on to this lead. Beautiful night. Sights and sounds of Los Angeles Dodger Stadium. Very nice breeze coming through here. Low pitch from Vogelsong for a ball. Line drive fouled off towards first. The 1-1. There's contact. He drove it well. And it's going to be McCutchen as he hauls it in. And fans, there's more baseball coming this Friday. We'll see Matt Holliday and the St. Louis Cardinals. They'll face the visiting Chicago Cubs. That game gets underway 8 Eastern.
Now looking forward to that. That's going to be some kind of matchup, Gary. Good ball game.
LeCure making his way to the plate.
At the start of last season, if I'd have told you that Ryan Vogelsong would have one of the best ERAs in the league and be an all-star, you would have probably laughed at me and thought I was crazy. I am, but he did it.
Cutter just misses. 1-0. For Vogelsong, what a comeback story, really. He'd spent a couple of years in the Japanese leagues playing, and out of nowhere became one of the game's best.
Well, what a story of perseverance. A guy who kind of stuck with it, overcame injuries, having to go out of the country to reinvent himself, and he's come back and is a quality pitcher right now. He knows what he is and what he isn't.
Here's the pitch. Comes back with one in there at the knees, and it's 2-1.
And you can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
The 2-1 offering. Lays off the sinker that time. 3-1.
Well, no excuse for this. This is something that drives managers and pitching coaches absolutely crazy. You can't throw a strike to the pitcher, and you're in the big leagues? Come on.
And the fastball is over. 3-2 now. And on a full count, taps this one foul off to the left. Swung on, hit in the air to right center, and it's going to be Joyce. He's taking charge, puts it away.
Number 66.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. He singled and later scored in his last time up. And the first pitch. Ball. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
You know, guys, I understand you want to throw the ball down in the strike zone, but to me, he's gone to that sinker way too much, more than normal.
I understand kind of mixing up your pitches here and there, but when you do that, you need to use your best pitch. His four-seam fastball is his best pitch, and for whatever reason, it hasn't been part of the plan.
There's a ball hit well, a high drive deep into center field. Goodbye, home run, and the Dodgers offensively minded. The 2-run lead is turned into a 3-run ball game after that solo shot and a great swing.
Take a look at this one. You can see the pitch coming to the inside corner. He's able to make the adjustment and hit it over the fence.
He was able to get that big part of the bat on that inside pitch, and once that happened, it's gone.
Extending the lead. No mercy from Los Angeles. Dodgers keep piling on right now.
And he starts Kendrick out. He swings and drives this one. And it's going to be McCutchen. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. LA on top by 3. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Mercer up now. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that gets through for a base hit. Now our State Farm sponsored look at which teams went the yard most last year. Number 1, the Brewers. Second, the Nationals. In the 3rd spot, the Reds. 4th, the Pirates. And in the 5th spot, the Rockies.
Well, this team lives and dies with the home run ball. They were one of the top teams in the league last year at hitting the ball out of the ballpark, and they seem to want to continue that in this season. They have so much power and depth throughout this lineup that every one of these guys can hurt you.
He deals. Shows bunt that time. Pulls back, though, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Squares, takes that bat back, 2-0. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Turner in time for the out.
A good team do the little things, and that's how you move a runner up. You get squared around, you get the bunt down, and now you've got a runner in scoring position.
And it's Marte batting. Took a called 3rd strike in his last time up. One out with a runner at second. And the first pitch. Fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2. Has to saw him off with that one, but he missed. 1-2.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
The 1-2 on its way. Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
It's the best pitch in baseball. The fastball down and away. If you can master that, you can be successful. He's successful. Big-time players live for these moments like this, Gary.
Caught looking last time. Here's the first pitch. Line drive left to the bag and foul. And he fouls off another one. Hit in the air to center field. And that's the third out. That'll do it. A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. No production yet from the Pirates. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off. And Adrian Gonzalez to lead it off.
Boy, Vogelsong has come out and done exactly what he's needed to.
Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
Well, Gary, when you take a look at it, what does it mean when he falls behind on the count? Well, here's what it means. It means the hitters get confident. They can sit on a pitch to drive it out of the ballpark, and they pick up some hits.
The 1-0 now. Change up just off the black. Falls behind 2-0.
Well, that pitch right there, that change up away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
This one swung on and driven hard. And McCutchen gloves out. One away.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Seager's in the batter's box. Walked in his last plate appearance. Vogelsong sets and throws. Here's a ball hit soaring into deep center field. That ball is still going. Goodbye, home run, and the Dodgers offensively minded. This game now a 4-run ball game. The solo home run adding to that lead.
Well, another one right there, Gary, and that's 2 home runs and for this team today, and they're spreading the wealth. Extending the lead, no mercy from Los Angeles. Dodgers keep piling on right now.
Outside as Reddick takes it. That'll be a ball. And Steve, they're starting to run away here, even though it's early in the ball game. The offense putting real pressure on the pitching.
Well, taking advantage of the mistakes by the pitching staff and capitalizing on it. And when they get back out there, they need their pitcher to put up zeros.
Foul!
Low pitch from Vogelsong for a ball.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
The 2-1 pitch. That curveball has him looking, and now it's 2-2. The pitch. And a great pitch catches Josh Reddick looking. That is strike 3.
But when you establish the inside part of the plate, it opens up the outside part of the plate. He goes with the curveball and gets the strikeout.
Van Slyke is batting. He singled in his last at bat. Now the first pitch. First pitch, he lays off that curveball that's inside, 1-0. Called strike away, and it's even at 1.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
1-1 on the way. That one put in play, and it's going to be fielded by McCutchen, and he's there to retire the Suns. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Dodgers up 4. And the 3-hole will be coming right up.
Coming to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And it's Andrew McCutchen now. Had a double his last time up.
Andrew.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
Foul! Strike 2!
That's a strike. It'll take the count to 0-2. Andrew McCutchen now. Have to be careful not to get K'd here. He delivers. Swung on and ripped towards second. And he drops it. Matt Joyce batting with one down. And he starts him out. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
A great changeup right there. You see how far out in front of it he is?
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. As he drops back and puts it away.
Number 27.
There's shortstop in the box. Reached on an error his last time around. And here's the first one. Swing, liner, back up the middle. That should be a base hit.
Now coming to bat.
Well, even though there's 2 outs, you never want to think you're out of an inning. And this guy came up there and hit this ball hard somewhere. He gets on base with that solid hit, and who knows what can happen after that.
And a shot here for David Freese. It will come with 2 down. Last year, he picked up no hits, had 3 at-bats off LeCure. Here's the pitch. Ball. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
The 1-0 pitch. That's a swing and a miss by Freese, and with the strike, it counts even.
Foul!
Swung on and fouled away. He'll leave that one for a ball, and David Freese gets the count even. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch. Didn't get the strike.
Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. No runs on a base hit. They leave one man on at first. The shutout continuing here at Dodger Stadium. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up.
Coming to bat for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Here's Turner with the bat. And he was a victim his first time up. Came up empty, called out on strikes against Vogelsong.
You know, right now I go back to a sinker if I need a big strikeout. I mean, struck him out the last time on the sinker looking. Go back there again. Even if he swings, it's a pitch that should stay in the ballpark.
Here's the delivery. Swung on and popped way up high. Catch is made.
Number 9.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. Last time up, flew up. Here's the first pitch. Sinker just missed. 1-0. On the way. Curveball just misses. Falls behind 2-0. Now Cervelli with the target. Singer just misses the paint. Runs it to 3-0. Fastball, that's over for a strike. 3-1.
Even on a 3-0 count, you don't want to make it that fat a pitch when you throw it to the plate. You better not throw it again. 3-1.
Now the 3-1 pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field, and it's going to be Joyce as he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Pitcher, number 63.
LeCure making his way to the plate. Flew out last time. First pitch to him. Called strike from Vogelsong, and the count is 0-1. On the way. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And there's the third out. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. And the Pirates, it'll be their turn coming up. Latter third of the lineup coming up.
Up to the plate.
And Cervelli's in the box.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
The pitch. And he lays off the pitch outside and low. Ball 1.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball outs, so they lay off of it. But with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
Swing, a ball hit high in the air, deep to left field. And goodbye. Pittsburgh's got one on the board. Still down by 3 runs with that homer, but maybe some steam going here. Well, you kind of expect that result when you put a ball down the middle of the plate.
That was either a bad choice of pitches or a mistake. Either way, it's a home run. Now Pittsburgh proving to themselves they can score some runs when they need to. They need a little bit more to close it in.
And the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1. Steve, we are definitely seeing a swing in this ball game, not just from the batter either. The game's taken on a different complexion with that long home run.
Well, it was a clutch home run. Good piece of hitting, quality at bat.
He watches one miss low and outside, 1-1.
We have to remember these middle relievers, they're not used to coming in and throwing over 45 pitches, but that's where he's at right now. You might see his control run away from him a little bit right here.
Missed with the fastball outside, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul to the left side. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Sager. And he throws on to first for the out and away. Well, you want to keep your options open, so as you look at the pen, both the righty and lefty are up.
Well, manager's looking ahead at the lineup, making sure that he has all options available to handle this lineup.
And Vogelsong settles in. Last time through, he had a sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1. Low for a ball, 1-1. A swing and a foul off to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. This one is lined softly towards second, and it's caught by Kendrick. Marte at the plate.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give him some innings.
Called out on strikes in his last appearance. 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing here. They want to confirm that down at first. Did he go? No swing is the call on the appeal. Swung on grounder. This might be it. Sager. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
Now our player of the game, and I don't think it's going to be a surprise. He's got our pick in this contest.
It's so important that anytime you can get one relief pitcher to give you 3 or 4 solid innings of relief, that's what you need to win, and that's what you need to win pennants. That's exactly what they needed, and that's why he's our player of the game.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon. And lefty are up.
Well, manager's looking ahead at the lineup, making sure that he has all options available to handle this lineup.
And Vogelsong settles in. Last time through, he had a sacrifice bunt.